Hey guys, it's Ash here with Watch Mojo, and these are the top 10 anime of the year so far. For this list, we'll be looking at the best anime that have come out in the first half of 2023. What's your current anime of the year? Let us know in those comments below.
Hey Mojoholics! For a chance to win cash prizes, play our live daily trivia challenges every day at 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern only at watchmojo.com/play.
Number 10, Bungo Stray Dogs Season 4. It's official, the Armed Detective Agency is finally back in business. This time though, they aren't just solving any old paranormal crime. No, they're proving their own innocence after being framed for murder. If it sounds darker, that's because it is. Season 4 of Bungo Stray Dogs tackles the most ambitious serialized narrative the series has ever seen, and that means embracing the grittiness like never before. But when paired with the deeper characterization for supporting players like Ranpo and Fukazawa, the show remains a howling good time. Based on how the season left off, it's clear that this is just the opening act of a thrilling new chapter for Atsushi and the others. Number 9, Tokyo Revengers Christmas Showdown. Things may not be holly and jolly for Takemichi anymore, but it sure is entertaining to watch. The new season picks up right where it left off, with everyone's favorite time traveler realizing the timeline is even more screwed up than ever before. You know the drill, gang fights, character growth, and time traveling shenanigans ensue. Basically, Christmas Showdown is everything that made Tokyo Revengers a hit in the first place. And it accomplishes that in half the episodes too. But that's the benefit of building off an excellent foundation. There's nowhere to go but up. Thankfully, watching Takemichi overcome his limitations yet again was the perfect gift under the anime Christmas tree. Number 8, Trigun Stampede. The original Trigun is a pretty high bar to meet, but against all odds, Stampede stands on its own 2 feet with plenty of style. This reimagined take on Vash's journey is exactly what a reboot should be. It honors the story that came before it, while still forging its own reason to exist. Though it doesn't hurt that Trigun Stampede is a tour de force of CG animation. The fluid fight scenes make Vash and the others look cooler than they ever have before, and that's no easy task. Whether you're a long-time fan or coming in fresh, it's hard to go wrong accompanying Vash the Stampede for another ride. Number 7, Mashle, Magic and Muscles. All you need to know here is that Mash is probably the only student at Eastern Academy without any magic. Thankfully, what he lacks in witchcraft, he makes up for with raw muscle mass. The ingenious premise flips the script on the classic magical boarding school series with excellent results. Most of that comes from the fact that Mashle completely commits to the bit. It never passes up the chance at a joke, especially when Mash himself is involved. Heavenly Delusion. This is the type of show where you come for the mysteries and stay for the characters. To start, the central question of how the world fell apart drives the opening episodes to some genuinely jaw-dropping places. But none of them would matter without the careful development of its leads, Maru and Kiruko, both separately and as a unit. Rather than indulging in empty plot twists, Heavenly Delusion examines its characters' relationships to each other, their gender, and the world. It's not often you get to say that a romance is the best part of an apocalyptic mystery, but Heavenly Delusion spent 13 fantastic episodes proving why it's the exception.
なあ俺はあんたが好きなんだ
Number 5. Hell's Paradise. The show is a cross between a buddy cop comedy and a bloody actioner. And yes, it's as awesome as it sounds.
行き先は極楽浄土常世の国神仙境危険はない
It follows the deadpan shinobi Gabimaru, who has to find the elixir of immortality to waive his death sentence. But he isn't alone. The straight-laced Sagiri joins him to make sure he stays in line. That's the gist of the plot, and really, the whole setup is just an excuse for a series of slick action scenes.
何が何でも生きて帰る目鼻がもげても生きて帰る
We're not complaining though. The series keeps your heart rate so high that you won't even realize an episode's over until the credits start rolling. If this is what the journey's like, here's hoping they never find the elixir.
もうお主の勝ちはない
Number 4. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Swordsmith Village Arc. 3 seasons deep, and watching a demon's head fly off is still as epic as ever, particularly when it's coming from 2 new Hashira. The proper introduction of Mitsuri and Muichiro brought some much needed new energy to the season. But at the end of the day, this story arc belongs to Tanjiro and Nezuko. Their fights with Hantengu are the kind of explosive spectacles that Demon Slayer is known for. It all culminates in a final episode that should come with a box of tissues. All in all, the Swordsmith Village arc is Demon Slayer doing what Demon Slayer does best, and you can't ask for anything better than that.
姿が重なる
日の神神楽日雲の竜
Number 3. Oshinoko. Take our word for it, this is a show you want to go into knowing as little as possible.
あなたのアイドルサインはピンチュ
But if you still need some convincing, Oshinoko has a reincarnated surgeon, a murdered idol, and a kid hell-bent on vengeance.
俺はまだ死んでられない必ず見つけ出して俺の手で殺すまでは
And that's just the first episode. From there, it grows into a pulse-pounding thriller exploring the dark underbelly of the idol world. Oshinoko spins all its themes and characters with a finesse that's just plain satisfying to watch. Amid all that, it even finds time to deliver some hard-hitting emotional beats too. This is one performance you'll never want to end.
私のこと大好きにさせてみせるあんたの推しの子になってやる
Number 2. Attack on Titan, The Final Season Part 3. After 10 years as the certified titan of the anime industry, the series' penultimate chapter is finally here, and it did not disappoint. The staggering sense of scale really hammers home the fact that this ragtag gang of rebels is going to stop the rumbling or die trying. Because of that, this hour-long special will leave you exhilarated, then misty-eyed, then out of breath, and then exhilarated all over again. This is the kind of grand culmination few shows get, and even fewer can pull it off. But if the finale can match even half of this special's quality, then Attack on Titan will go out on one hell of a high note. Before we unveil our number one pick, here's a few honorable mentions. The Dangers in My Heart, attempted murder and heartwarming romance are both on the curriculum in this school.
市川って面白いね。
Buddy Daddies. This found family has 2 dads, 1 daughter, and a whole lot of heart.
お前のパパだ。ミリー、止め。
Skip and Loafer. This is a high school romance done right.
俺女の子とこんな風にちゃんと友達になるの初めてかも。
Dr. Stone, New World. There's a new world, new inventions, and new reasons to keep watching.
速攻で石化の謎を解いて全人類を復活させる。そそるぜこれは。
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Vinland Saga Season 2. For all intents and purposes, the violent and action-packed Vinland Saga ended with the first season. In its place, the show shifted its focus inward on Thorfinn's psyche, and the outcome is an utterly captivating portrait of grief, trauma, and finding the will to live. While not without a few bloody brawls, the show keeps returning to those core tenets again and again, each time finding new insights to explore.
俺は暇じゃねえんだ。人を待たせてんだよ。
In lesser hands, this methodical story arc could have easily been disregarded as a boring character piece, but this season handles its subject matter with so much care that it single-handedly turns Vinland Saga from a great show into a masterful one.
俺に敵なんかいない。
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.